Good morning. I'm Nick Kessler, and this is Capital Region Sunday. On the phone, I've got another terrific guest. You know what? I should have checked this before, but I'm just going to wing it here. Eric Weiskopf.
Right.
Did I get it right?
Well, the P is a little silent, but so it's Weiskopf. But
Weiskopf.
You did great.
Okay. Yeah, I tried. Okay, so Eric is the coach at World Class Gymnastics here it's in Latham, right?
We have a facility in Latham and one in Clifton Park.
Fantastic. And a lot of big things happening at the World Class Gymnastics Academy. World Class Gymnastics Academy. So you've got an event coming August 28th. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Sure, yeah. We have an adult program at World Class, and this will be the third year that our adult program is doing an exhibition in support of a community-based organization called Stride. And they have a lot of arms, one of which is the Wounded Warriors Project, but the arm that we especially connected with was they work with a lot of children with special needs, and one of their efforts is to get them involved in a variety of sporting activities or physical movement activities. And although our adult program doesn't necessarily specialize with people with special needs, we do have a very strong program with children with special needs who compete at the Special Olympics, and they have a variety of other exhibitions around the year as well. So, we felt a strong connection to them, and we wanted to do something to really support a lot of their activities. And so in our planning a couple of years ago to start the exhibition, we said, what can we do? And we thought about Stride, and it seemed like a great connection, and they were on board with it totally. So they've been a great help to us as well in trying to get the exhibition off the ground.
Great. Now, gymnastics, now you're saying, we're helping people with disabilities and special needs and things like that. Gymnastics, I have never done it personally, but I know those are some intense athletes. It's got to be one of the hardest things to do. But I hear that as far as getting in touch with what your body can do and controlling your movements and things like that, it's one of the best sports to do. I wrestled for years, and some of the best wrestlers I ever met were former athletes in gymnastics, because they knew what they could do, their body's limitations and what they could do, and it's phenomenal to see. Yeah, I wrestled as well. Not very good, but I wrestled as well. And it was a great between gymnastics and wrestling. It really does a great job with your body. Yeah, but the connection. But how do you feel about that? With the connection about just really getting comfortable with what your body can do, and I just feel that's very important for especially kids in athletics growing up. Do you agree? Or?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, most of the people who come in to the adult gymnastics class, they don't really have a background in gymnastics. Some do, but a lot of have backgrounds in other activities, martial arts, dancing, theater. And they just want to use gymnastics as a tool to help them better in their craft. So they really like that, and we work a lot on flexibility and strength and conditioning. And then, their goals are as specific as they want them to be, and everyone has their different reason for being there. And a lot of them are just they have kids who are taking gymnastics. They just want to feel what it's like, so that when they talk to their kids, they can have a better understanding of what they're going through. So we have all kinds of adults that come in to do the program, and some come and then they go, and we have actually a lot of people who have been here for years and years and have participated in all the exhibitions. So it's really exciting to see that as well.
Okay, so now this is the third annual exhibition for Stride, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so how did this become? You told us that you guys did partner with Stride, but how did this really come about? This partnership.
Well, this adult program has been around since the year 2000, but until a few years ago, they've never had an outlet to showcase, what they can do. And all the children who are in competitive programs or even in the exhibition programs like the youth program, they'll have some sort of an outlet, but the adults have never had it. And it's hard to keep going without some sort of an end game. So this provided us with an end game just to be able to have a showcase for their families and their friends to see what they do. The support for Stride really came after that decision. First we thought about the exhibition, and then we decided to try to combine it and do something good for the community as well. So that's really how it stemmed up, and we were trying to figure out which organization had a mission that would really be in line with what we wanted to service. So.
Okay. Now, for someone like me who's not too familiar with gymnastics, I guess just what you see on TV here and there, what can I expect to see at an exhibition like this?
Sure. Well, you're going to see all of the 6 men's Olympic gymnastics events and 4 women's Olympic gymnastics events. So for the men, We have floor exercise and pommel horse and rings, still rings. And then there's the vaulting, the parallel bars, and the high bar. And then for women, there's floor and there's vaulting also. But then they all have the uneven parallel bars and they have the balance beam. So you'll see all of those. In addition, you'll see trampoline and mini trampoline, which are used in gymnastics, but not what you would typically see in the Olympics. They're part of, they call the acrobatic gymnastics, which is they have their own competitions, and they're also in the Olympics, but not in the same limelight as what you would consider the most popular or most well seen of the gymnastics events. So we'll see that. And then we have World Class as a dance program, so we're going to have some of our dancers do a couple minutes, and it's a competitive dance team. And as I said earlier, we have our special needs program, and they're going to show some of the routines that they competed most recently in SUNY Brockport at the Special Olympics. So we'll have a little bit of variety. This year we actually have one of our coaches who's involved with Winter Guard, and where they do the rifle twirling and the flags, and he's going to give a little performance on what they do with Winter Guard. So we're trying to expand it a little bit. And the last thing that we've added this year was we have some of our younger competitive gymnasts. We're going to showcase some of the different types of routines that they'll do, and you might see some of that at the Olympics as well.
Oh, wow. So, okay, so we've got the rings, we've got pommel horse, trampolines, dancing, everything. Now, what is Daredevil? That intrigues me. I'm looking.
Well, when you see types of what we do is cross tumble. We'll have some people in one corner and some people in the other corner, and they will go crisscross, and the goal of that is to tumble across from each other, getting as close to each other without hitting each other. So it's sort of exciting for the crowd to see that. It's all done in music. And, our goal is to get our gymnasts safely through, but as close to each other without hitting each other as we can.
Wow. Okay. So now if you're just joining me, I'm talking to Eric Weiskopf. He's a coach at World Class Gymnastics Academy. They're holding an exhibition for Stride. Now, when does this take place? And this is at your Latham location. You want to give us the address?
Absolutely. So the address is it is at 630 Columbia Street Extension in Latham, and that's right off of 9R. The phone number there is 785-3481. You could also look online at worldclassgymnastics.com and get that. And there's a $5 fee to get in, and 100% of the money that we raise goes to Stride. We don't keep a penny of that. There's no administrative overhead. We just give it all. The other thing that we're doing is we'll have raffles to try to raise more money. So local businesses who have services or provisions that they would like to raffle off, we'll have some of those. And so people can walk out of there with some sort of prizes, and it raises a little bit more money for Stride. So we encourage you, if you're listening and you have some kind of a service or a product that you would consider raffling off, call the gym and let us know, and we'll be happy to take anything that people feel comfortable donating. Okay.
Can you give us an idea of the listeners who you've got so far in case they want to stop in and donate and possibly get a prize? Is there a list of sponsors so far? Or?
Sure. We have, I don't have the full list on me, but we do have free massages from Massage Therapy. We'll have a free week of gymnastics that the gym is donating. In the past, we've had different kinds of, movie tickets, and from Chipotle has done coupons for free food, that sort of thing. So, we have a variety of local businesses and restaurants.
Yeah. So if you ever were interested in getting involved in gymnastics, you can come on down and donate and get some lessons.
Absolutely. And, we would love to see you there.
Some nice incentives there. So it's World Class Gymnastics. It's the Latham location. That's 630 Columbia Street, correct?
That's correct.
And for more info, you can go to worldclassgymnastics.com. That's the website. And this is August 28th, 1 p.m., right?
1 p.m.
Okay. And so say, I can't make it to this exhibition. I'd want to go, but I can't make it. Now, how if I still want to donate, how can I do that?
Sure. Well, you can send a note to World Class Gymnastics and let them know that you would like to make a donation for Stride at the World Class, and we will make arrangements for that check. It is tax deductible, so we'll have forms we can get you, and we'll make sure that you'll have an opportunity to donate if that's something you can do.
Awesome. Well, it's a cool event. It's coming to the capital region here. It's in Latham, World Class Gymnastics. That's Eric Weiskopf. He's the coach there. It's a cool event. It's the third year they're doing it here, and it's all for a great cause. And I encourage you to go. And Eric, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thanks a lot, Nick. We really appreciate the time.
All right, no problem. All right, thank you. I'm Nick Kessler, and this is Capital Region Sunday.